He knocked only once. A weak, almost apologetic tap, the kind a man makes when he no longer believes he has the right to ask for help. When I opened the door and saw my twin brother standing there, swollen lip, split eyebrow, shaking hands, something in me went still. Not angry, not horrified. Still. The kind of stillness that comes before a storm chooses a direction. He didn't speak at first. He just collapsed into my arms like someone finally letting go. That was the moment everything shifted. I always thought I was the stronger one, louder, sharper, quicker to bite. He was the gentle one, the mediator, the man who apologized before anyone even got offended. And she loved that about him, his wife. Sweet smile, soft voice, a woman who hugged us both the first time she met me. I believed her kindness. He believed her completely. But the thing about kindness is, sometimes it's just an entry point. It changed slowly. A year after the wedding, he laughed less. His shoulders curled inward. He wore long sleeves in August. When I asked, he'd flinch before answering. I thought it was stress, marriage, money, life. I didn't know it was her brothers. I didn't know they were treating him like a punching bag because he wasn't man enough. I didn't know she stood there and let it happen. But I saw the signs, the silences, the apologies that didn't match the crime, the way he avoided looking in mirrors. Still, I waited. I watched. People confess more through change than through words. I just didn't expect him to show up at my door looking like he crawled out of a war zone. When he finally spoke, his voice cracked like old wood. "I can't do it anymore," he whispered. They said next time they'd break my ribs. She didn't stop them. She told me to take it like a man. There was no rage in me, not the loud kind. What I felt was cold, clean, purposeful. I told him to sit, drink water, rest, and then I told him my plan. He tried to argue, he always does, but I knew him. I knew the exact tone that would silence his protests. "Let me handle this." He nodded. That was all I needed. We didn't just switch clothes. We switched lives for 3 days. He stayed in my apartment, safe, unseen. I shaved to match him, put on his ring, practiced his slouch, his soft voice, the hesitant way he moved. Then I walked straight into the lion's den. Her brothers were exactly what I expected. Loud, insecure men disguising violence as masculinity. The kind who laugh too hard at their own jokes and mistake fear for respect. They didn't even question why I walked into their house without knocking. "You're late," one of them barked. I didn't flinch. "Say that again," I said quietly. He blinked, confused, because my brother never talked like that. "Excuse me?" I stepped closer. I saw the moment he noticed something off. The calm, the posture, the stillness. I wasn't playing the victim. I was the reckoning. "We need to talk," I said, and we did. Not with fists. That would have been too easy, too temporary. No, I came with evidence. Photos my brother had secretly taken, audio recordings of their threats, screenshots of messages where his wife admitted she let them teach him a lesson, documentation of every bruise, every medical visit, every lie they told to cover it. I laid everything on their kitchen table like a prosecutor presenting a final argument. "If you touch him again," I said, "I won't go to the police first. I'll go to your jobs, your neighbors, your church, your wives. Every person who thinks you're good men will know exactly what you are. And then I'll go to the police." Their faces lost color. Men who rely on fear crumble fast when the mirror is turned toward them. "And if you go near him again," I added, "I won't switch back. I'll be the one you deal with." I left them shaking. But the real climax came later, with her. She looked at me, thinking I was him, and tried to hug me. I stepped back. "Why are you acting weird?" she demanded. I took off the ring and placed it on the table. I know everything. That was the first time I saw fear in her eyes. Not guilt, fear. Because she realized the man standing in front of her wasn't the easy target she'd conditioned. "I'm filing for divorce on his behalf," I said. "The evidence is already in motion." She sputtered, denied, begged, threatened, cried, all in the span of a minute. But I didn't say another word. I simply walked out. When I returned to my apartment, my brother looked up with the timid hope of someone expecting bad news. "It's done," I said. He didn't ask for details. He didn't need them. He just exhaled, the first real breath he'd taken in months. And as I watched him finally relax, I felt that cold stillness melt into something warmer. Not pride, not triumph, just certainty. Some bonds are born. Others are tested. Ours was reforged in fire. And now?